Jakarta, 1st December 2025. Indonesia is reeling from one of its deadliest natural disasters in decades after Tropical Cyclone Ditwa triggered apocalyptic flooding and landslides across northern and western Sumatra last week. As rescue teams claw through waist-deep mud and twisted wreckage on Monday, the confirmed death toll has surged beyond 500, with more than 120 people still missing and feared, buried beneath tons of earth and debris. Entire villages have been erased from the map. In the worst-hit regencies of North Sumatra and Aceh, torrents of brown floodwater up to 4 meters deep roared down mountain slopes without warning in the early hours of the 28th of November, sweeping away houses, mosques, schools, and vehicles as families slept. Eyewitnesses describe scenes of utter devastation, bodies tangled in uprooted trees, livestock floating lifelessly, and survivors clinging to rooftops screaming for help as the deluge swallowed everything in its path. The water came like a monster, said Fatima, 42, a mother of 3 from Karo Regency, who lost her husband and youngest child when their wooden house was torn from its foundations. In minutes, our village was gone. We heard people crying in the darkness, then silence. More than 900,000 people have been affected across 8 provinces, with at least 200,000 now crammed into emergency shelters, school halls, government buildings, and mosques, where shortages of food, drinking water, and medicine are becoming critical. Power remains cut to vast areas. Mobile networks are down, and damaged roads and collapsed bridges have turned many districts into isolated islands of suffering. Landslides, some hundreds of meters wide, continue to thunder down saturated hillsides whenever fresh rain falls, hampering desperate search and rescue missions. Soldiers, police, and volunteers wade chest-deep through filthy water, using sniffer dogs and excavators in a grim race against time. Every hour we fear the death toll will rise, said National Disaster Management Agency spokesman Abdul Muhari. Many victims are still trapped under mud and rubble. We are finding whole families buried together. The scale of destruction is staggering. Preliminary government estimates put the number of houses completely destroyed or severely damaged at over 40,000. With thousands of hectares of rice paddies and plantations submerged or washed away just weeks before harvest. Hospitals in Medan and Banda Aceh are overwhelmed, treating hundreds for broken limbs, hypothermia, and waterborne infections. President Prabowo Subianto has declared a 30-day state of emergency and appealed for urgent international assistance. Military helicopters are airlifting supplies to cutoff areas, while neighboring countries and organizations including the Red Cross, UNICEF, and Médecins Sans Frontières rush teams to the disaster zone. In a rare piece of positive news amid the tragedy, tech billionaire Elon Musk announced on Sunday that SpaceX would provide free Starlink internet terminals to affected regions to restore vital communications for rescue coordinators and stranded communities. Meteorologists warn the nightmare's not over. The tail end of the monsoon continues to dump heavy rain across already saturated ground, raising fears of fresh flash floods and landslides in the coming days. Indonesian authorities have mobilized military personnel and international aid to bolster relief efforts, including helicopter drops of supplies to stranded survivors. The government has declared a state of emergency in the hardest-hit provinces. Appealing for global assistance to address the escalating crisis. While the cyclone has also devastated neighboring countries like Sri Lanka, Thailand, and Malaysia, pushing the regional death toll beyond 1,000.
没事。那个小朋友要停下来，那个有小朋友。
The focus in Indonesia remains on containing the flood's apocalyptic toll on lives and infrastructure. As night falls again on Sumatra, the cries of the bereaved echo through makeshift camps, and exhausted rescuers press on under floodlights. For hundreds of thousands of Indonesians, the terrifying events of the past week have changed their lives forever. This is a catastrophe whose full human and economic cost will be counted for years to come. Thanks for watching Severe Weather, where we break down the facts behind nature's most intense moments. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe. Your support keeps this channel going. Hit the bell so you never miss a real, calm, and clear report. Note, some footage in this video may be used for illustration and may not show the exact event described. See you in the next one. Stay informed, stay safe.